Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The House of Truth, where creativity meets reality and where opportunities to gain financial freedom is being made available. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be explaining certain concepts, especially for traders. Okay, and also I'm going to be giving an opportunity for those who are interested in an ambassadorship program. So if you're interested in an ambassadorship program, comment on the comment section and I will drop the link to you. So moving forward, like I said, I'll be explaining certain concepts which if you understand it, you will fly with it, especially for traders to maximize profit and reduce loss. Okay, as a trader, for you to be a profitable trader, there are certain things you need to understand, and I'm going to be sharing those things with you. I myself, I trade, and most of the times I trade using price action. Okay, and it has worked for me on several occasions. So I'm going to share that with you in this video and also explain certain concepts. Okay, now what is this concept? I want to explain in details what TradFi means. Okay, this video is actually sponsored by Gate.com. It's one of the reputable crypto exchange out there. Okay, so this is not financial advice, it's just me sharing what has been working for me, which I believe will also work for you. Yeah, so uh, what is TradFi? TradFi is simply traditional finance. Okay, it is a financial market where assets such as commodities, stock, bond, mention them, are being traded through a regulated financial institution. So in this case, the financial institution I will be referring to is Gate.com, which is a crypto exchange. So now Gate.com TradFi platform has given traders opportunity to use their crypto assets to gain exposure into traditional finance. Okay, so Gate TradFi stands as a bridge between the crypto ecosystem and the traditional finance. Okay, so what does that mean? So this simply means with your cryptocurrency, you can trade your silver, you can trade your gold and other commodities. Okay, isn't that beautiful? So, and I've made a video on how to go about that. If you've not seen that video, do well to watch the video. I also placed a live trade on and get TradFi. So if you want to know how this works in real time, you can go and watch the video. Okay, so like I said, I will proceed to show you how to trade futures using price action. You don't need technical analysis, you don't need fundamental analysis. Remember, there is no perfect analysis. Okay, and this is not a financial advice. It has worked for me, and that is why I'm showing it to you, but not a financial advice. I've incurred losses using this strategy too, and I also made profits using this strategy. But one beautiful thing about trading with price action is it doesn't waste much of your time. You just look at the market, look at what has happened in the past and what is about to happen again based on the previous or the past chart. Okay, so follow me as we go take a live trade using price action. So let's go there.
All right, so I'm going to demonstrate a live trade right now. So let's take this trade together, futures trade. So yeah, let's take it together and see how to trade futures using price action. I love trading with price action a lot because um, it saves me time, it saves me, you know, too many analysis can lead to paralysis. That is the truth. So, and that is why I stick to what has always worked for me. And I'm showing you how to do that on gate.com. Yeah, this is my Gate account. I'm using um, desktop to trade. So now I have already made my analysis, okay, and I believe so strongly that so is pushing up. So I'm going to place a trade on so, okay. I'm going to long it, that I'm going to buy so, okay. And what made me think so is about to pump? Remember, I said I'm not using any technical analysis, like deep technical analysis. I'm not using fundamental analysis. Just simple price action is enough to tell me what is about to happen next. Okay, and that is what I'm about to show you right now in this trade. So now remember, you can trade other pairs, okay, but I'm trading so USDT. So that is the pair. Remember, this is not financial advice, okay? It's just me demonstrating how to do your futures trading for those of us who do not know how to trade futures on gate.io. Okay, remember, in this video there is a link below in the description of this video. You can click it and sign up for your personal gate account. Okay, so like I said, I will be using price action to place my trade. Now this is 1 hour candle. Okay, I'm a 1 hour candle. Let me just go to 1 day candle and see what is happening. Okay, okay, 1 day candle. Okay, so you see what has happened so far. This is what has happened so far on so, okay, all right, on 1 day. So I will take it back to 1 hour. I want to trade using 1 hour candle. Now look at what has happened. Like I said, using price action. What does that mean? Using previous chart history, okay, to conclude on what should happen next. Okay, remember, there is no perfect analysis. You could be wrong, you could be right, but let your conviction always lead you. Okay, so right now, look at what has happened. Okay, let me start from here. At this point, so was bullish, and you get to um this price. Let's start from here. At this point, are you seeing it? Okay, it went up. It was a bullish trend up to this point, and it retraced back to this point, and it started again, came to this point, like that. And at this point, it was bullish, and also like that. It came down again. It was bullish, get to this point, and went down. So at this point, it went down to 90. Okay, so went down to $90. Okay, so now what is to happen next based on this previous chart? After an uptrend, you see a downtrend, uptrend, you see a downtrend, uptrend, you see a downtrend, uptrend, you see a downtrend. So what do you think will happen next? Uptrend. So, and that is why I'm placing my trade on buy and not sell. Okay, so I believe and I'm convinced that so should get to, let's say, get to 92 before we experience another downtrend again. Okay, so now I will place my trades here. So for me to find my entry point, I might reduce it. I might come to 15 minutes. Okay, let's say 15 minutes candle. Okay, 15 minutes candle. There is a resistance here. There is a resistance here at 90. So I can place my trade at, take my entry point as night at 90. Okay, like I said, my take profit, I will leave it at what? Because we have seen a resistance so far at where? There's been a resistance around 92. Okay, there's been a resistance around 92, 93. So I can take a long trade here at 90, then take profit at 92. You get? So let's see how it works. So now I'm trading with limit. Let me go to my leverage. I want to use a small leverage. Okay, let me use 20x as my leverage. Okay, confirm it. um no, I want to use isolated. Let me use isolated instead of um cross. I'm using isolated right now. So on limit, not market. Market is price, it will trigger immediately. Okay, I'm using 20x. So I'm taking my trade at 90. So once it gets to 90, and how much am I using? I'm using all my capital to trade. Okay, that is how much? $10. I'm using it to trade. Okay, I'm using all of it to place my trade. Okay, all right. So now I proceed to set my take profit and stop loss. TP means take profit, SL means stop loss. So my take profit, I said 92, right? 92, and stop loss. Because we have already, let me see stop loss. There has been a resistance. Okay, let me go back to 1 day candle. Let me go back to 1 day candle. Of course, we have always seen a resistance at this price, at this point. Okay, okay, okay. So because of this previous price action, I can draw my conclusion that it will not exceed, cannot hit 76. Okay, okay, but I can decide to enter my stop loss at 75. Okay, which is below this point that it has experienced before now. So I will go further to enter my stop loss to be 75. Okay, 75, and I will cross check my data. I'll cross check my data to see if everything is correct. Okay, the entry price is 90, take profit 92, and stop loss is what? My stop loss is 75. So what next? I will buy. Okay, say confirm 90 isolated. Okay, all right, we are good. We are good to go. And once I'm convinced, I will click on OK. Now this is it. Is this the trade I just placed? It's an open order. Okay, it has not triggered yet. If it triggers, I will come to position and see it. Okay, but because it has not triggered yet, come to position and I will see my trade. I can always cancel the trade here. Okay, so guys, that is how to place a trade on gate.com using price action. Remember, this is not a financial advice, it's just a way of me demonstrating how to trade futures on gate.com. All right, so if you want to try it out, there is a link below this video. There is a link in the description of this video. Click on it and get started. So guys, see you in my next video. Maybe we'll see what happened to this trade. Bye.